What's up, everybody? Alright, we're ready to go run the final miles to my shipper in Morristown, Tennessee. It's on the south end of Interstate 81, not too far north of I-40. I stopped here at the rest area, about the 40 or so mile marker, to burn off some time because I don't want to get there more than an hour before Diamond Driver. I forget what that means. Somebody told me what that means before, but I forget what it means. I don't know if it means they've been there for with Swift for so much time, or...
Attention, a new important message has arrived.
They had to yield to me anyway. Okay, it's 14:40 right now, or actually 14:40-ish. I don't want to get there any earlier than 1500. Mission accomplished there. Won't have to worry about that now. I was on pace, on track to get there about 10 to 15 minutes before 1500. So I decided to stop, burn off a few minutes, and also had a pre-planned to acknowledge. That's probably them responding to what I put in the pre-plan now. Probably Dakota. Let's find out what he said. Man.
Message 1 important received today at 11:39 a.m. Receiver is first come, first serve on the load you are on, or was I will pull it for now.
Oh, perfect. Okay. Yeah, I told him I was only concerned about what time let me backtrack first a little bit. Okay, I'm getting ready to pick up a load right now at Koch Foods in Morristown, Tennessee. It's going to Milan Processing over in Milan, Missouri. That load is due the 16th, or the 14th. Don't have an appointment time yet for that, but I know Milan Processing is not open 24/7. I've been there before, and I know they close around midnight or whatever time it is, and they reopen sometime in the morning. I'm planning to shut down right away after I get this load picked up. I don't want to be driving too late at night, and I only have 2:47 left on my 70-hour clock at the moment anyway. So if I can run earlier in the day tomorrow, and possibly even have some live streaming. Well, no, never mind. It's a weekday. It's a weekday, and the Derek Chauvin trial's going on. I've been watching it or listening to it. I had to pause the footage there to do this, and I'll just I'll get caught up on it later on. But anyway. My plan is I'm going to shut down right over here at the Pilot off exit 4. Same one I got fuel at the other yesterday morning. And then get an early start to the day tomorrow and run whatever miles I can, which will probably get me, I don't know, might get somewhere near St. Louis or somewhere. I don't know. I'll figure out how far it is to get from the shipper to, or actually from that Pilot to some of the other places like the Petro in Kingdom City for one, or somewhere around there. I don't think, I don't know, I might be kind of pushing it to get there, but I might try to get there, I don't want to stop in St. Louis. I could even look at stopping in, some of the other places in between St. Louis and Kingdom City as well. Do have a few places over there that I'm familiar with that I could potentially do. So I'm trying to trip plan that and set myself up where I'm not showing up at a truck stop too late enough to end up not being able to find parking when it's not really a need to. going to need another 10-hour break somewhere along the way anyway, most likely. So if I figured, yeah, I can. Well, I don't know. I might be able to get to Milan in one shift tomorrow if I'll take a look. I think it's 800 miles from where I just started though, so I don't know. Yeah, I might be able to do it in one long shift, but I'm also running on recaps, so kind of what I can do in a full shift tends to go out the window. I do have a few days of good recaps coming in though, but still I might have a little bit of limitation there on what I can do. So for that reason, and because I'm not going to put myself in a position where I show up at a truck stop late at night, late in the evening, but I don't need to, I will probably just go straight to the pilot down here 4 miles away from the shipper and bed down for the night, and then get an early start in the morning and just get somewhere reasonably close, and then chip it in on when it's time to deliver. And then after that, I have a pre-plan to pick up a JBS load up in Ottawa, Iowa. I've never personally been to that particular location, or at least I don't think I have. And that one will be coming right back this way to Rocky Mount, North Carolina, something like that. So again, that's another one I've not been to before. So I'm getting a lot of different customers that I've both shippers and receivers that I've never seen before, and I don't mind it. I actually like the variety. So I mean, yeah, I like being able to get spoiled and getting home a lot, but I'm more interested in give me the miles. I don't care where they come from, just give me the miles. And the planner did try. He specifically trying to get hook me up with a load that would make as much use of my available hours as possible. Actually, it looks like with my recaps coming in, I'll have more than enough to get there. Actually, even the day before that load is due in North Carolina. But the problem is travel time. Because I'm going to shut down, and then I'm trying to think of how many miles will I be able to run on the first leg with that JBS load, and then will I be able to get to North Carolina in one shift, or do I need 2 shifts? We're at the 32-mile marker right now, southbound Interstate 81 in Tennessee. It's only about 75 miles from where I-81 starts at I-40. That's east of, that's about 30 or so miles east of Knoxville, if you want to know where it's at on the map. Between there and the Virginia line is 75 miles. My shipper will be off exit 8, so only about 8 miles away from I-40. And then the pilot that I plan to shut down at, which is where I also plan to end this particular video, will also be at exit 4. I'll probably get my fuel there. It's $2.99 a gallon right now, so it's cheaper than the national average, and it's pilot fuel, which means I can get shower credits. It's good overall savings there, and still being able to get my shower credits and whatever else. Yeah, I'd probably get cheaper fuel elsewhere. I remember, with $2.99 a gallon, take off 15 cents for that rebate that I get, it's $2.84. Yeah, there are some other places in the area that will get me, that I can get fuel for cheaper than that. I'm looking more at national average. I don't necessarily have to get the cheapest price available. I'll do pilot flying J's as long as I can get ideally if I can get the fuel for less than the national average price. And if I can't, then I'll look at alternatives. Where can I go and pay less than the average price for? Ultimately, going to have 3 loads in a row that are going to be spending time east of I-35. Not too often I get that kind of thing, but like I say, I'm not complaining. Any miles are miles. I believe you guys, I don't know, you guys might have heard there was another incident last night in Minnesota involving the police and a black male driver, young male, a 20-year-old male, I guess. I've not gotten any details on that, but I know there's some kind of unrest on it. Corey, again, I know you probably have a lot more insight into what's going on with that. It's your local general area. Not to mention, I'm still trying to keep up with the Chauvin trial. And it makes me wonder, that seems to have created an uproar, and I thought I got a news headline. I don't know if I assume it's the same case, but it sounded like, from just the headline, I haven't put it into my voice reader queue yet, that it seemed like the officer involved, I guess, thought he was pulling his taser out, but I guess he really pulled his service pistol out instead. And when he went to tase the guy, he ended up shooting and killing him instead, or something along that line. It's like, how do you not know the difference between a taser and a handgun? If that is the case, that is absolutely stupid. Because, I mean, how heavy is it? I've not held a taser before, so I don't know how heavy those things really are. But even if they're similar weights, you can, these little details, how front end heavy or how barrel end heavy is the gun, the taser. And how front and back, or a handle, or heavy, back or front heavy, whatever his service pistol is. I'm sure there are some differences there. Even if they weigh similar amounts, you can tell when you're holding something. If it's front end heavy, like the barrel end heavy, it wants to pull down on you more, and you have to hold it up more to put more effort to keep it aimed upward and not down at the ground. Whereas if it's more handle heavy, it might bring your whole hand down, but it's not trying to point the barrel down. So there's little details you can pick up on, and if you have any experience at all, it's very easy to figure out the difference there. You should be able to grab whichever one is applying. But then there's the other thing. I thought, I'm not sure, but I thought police officers tend to put their taser on their non-dominant side and their service pistol on their dominant side. So if I'm right-handed, well, I'm actually ambidextrous more so, but I shoot right-handed. So if I was being a right-handed shooter, I would want my pistol to be on the right side, and then probably the taser to be on the left. So then I know, hey, muscle memory. If I need to grab my taser, use my left hand, not my right. But and again, I don't know. It was at night, it sounds like. So the officer might have had his flashlight in his left hand or something, and was just using whatever free hand he had to grab whatever he thought he was grabbing. I don't know. I'm making assumptions based on even a part of a headline I saw. So, in a nutshell, I'm just assuming that that's really what was going on there, and that's why there's some kind of an uproar with that. I could be completely off. This could be even like two different situations, although I doubt it. Maybe, I'll find out more on that later. Right, yeah, that's pretty much what's going on there. So probably going to be some more civil unrest with that going on, if that is what happened, and rightly so. 24 mile marker, just over 15 miles out now from my exit. Should be between the mile marker 9 and mile marker 8. The exit numbers are usually always, they always correspond to what mile marker precedes the exit, or not so much the exit, but the road itself. So the exit should be before exit. Let's just say if you're coming northbound on 81, the exit could be south of mile marker 8, but the overpass itself or underpass, whichever applies, could possibly be, like say, maybe the 8 1/4 mile marker or something along that line, or just a little bit north of the 8 mile marker. So that being said, I would expect that my exit going southbound will be probably possibly closer to the 9 mile marker than to the 8. Alright, got a way station coming up here. Yeah, that's just one of those little examples of patterns that I look for and recognize. Yeah, I'm going by so many exits, and I'm on it to pull in unless closed. Alright, so yeah, I tend to always be looking for some kind of a pattern to things. Like there's always a rhyme or reason to something, and why is that? It's open. Yeah, it is open. Okay, so we have to go in. Got another Peterbilt right behind, 579 right behind me. Looks like he's bypassing. Maintain 30. So don't slow me down, drivers. I hope you guys paid attention to that sign. Keep 100 feet apart. Yeah, CRST's holding us up. The sign said maintain 30, but because of CRST, I'm only doing 22. Alright, bypass lane, or at least the left lane, whatever. This is kind of just a stop and go up. A pass-through penalty, as I call it. Kind of like NASCAR. Been a while since I paid any attention to NASCAR, but pass-through penalty ones are sometimes just to double check your weights. Not that not that mine needs to be rechecked because I'm empty. I'm probably nowhere near their threshold, but it could also be to double check registration as well. I got a pickup with a travel trailer coming up behind me now. This wagon driver's gonna do. I don't know if he's also waiting on this guy or if he's just heavy. Now look like I don't know. I see him kind of heavy on his throttle at times. No, he's not getting held up by CRST. He's actually just the only one holding me up. But he's gonna probably outrun me in a bit, so I'm kind of questioning if I really want to pass him. That's fine. I only decided I was going to try to pass him because I thought CRST was right in front of him. Because I know CRST trucks are usually a little bit slower than me. I've actually thought about just dropping in behind this guy. He's not that much slower than me. And at this point, especially only 10 miles away, it's not really going to be of any consequence to me as far as time. Probably have lights to deal with there at that exit anyway, because I did see that there are businesses and, you know, like retail type businesses right there off the exit. Damn it, dude, did you just speed up on me? Sure is car back there behind me is getting impatient now. Then again, ask me if I care, because I'm doing the speed limit. You can't handle doing the speed limit, that's your own damn problem. Don't start high beaming me either, because if you do, I'll camp out here. I didn't want to move over in front of him that early, but I want to at least get out of the way of these four-wheelers. Hamlin County. I expected CRST to be slower than, to catch them faster. They aren't that much slower than me, but in fact I'm empty. The only reason I didn't accelerate faster out of the way station is because I was waiting on I had to throttle back and wait for that pickup with the travel trailer, the one I just passed there, to get by me first. Exit 15, Highway 340, Fish Hatchery Road coming up. CRST holds, picks up speed coming down the hill because he's got a load in him, but slows down on the uphills. And on the flats, he's a couple miles an hour slower than me anyway. I guess I just found their terminal sitting right over there. That's another carrier I'm very familiar with here on this side of the U.S., but I really don't see them on my side of the U.S. I don't know, maybe I've seen them out that way, but if I do see them at all, it's not an everyday occurrence. Historic site, Crockett Tavern. like he's running as fast as I am on the flats, so even if he does slow me down a little bit on the hills, as close as I am to my exit, I'm just going to stay behind him no matter what. Travis Trucking, Koch, Tennessee. Swaggerty's Farm. GMC looked like they were getting ready to drop back in behind me and then change their mind. So I wouldn't be surprised if they try to squeeze in between me and this truck in front of me. There's no way they're getting off here at exit 12. Alright, 4 miles away. I gotta watch out for him now. See, he's slowed down a little bit, which makes me a little more cautious about if he's going to try to squeeze in between us. That or no, it looks like he might just be a little distracted or something. He's maintaining a good safe distance though behind the other drivers at least. Google reviews I read about this shipper is they are very fast loaders. As long as they have your product on hand, yeah, I saw some reports saying they take less than an hour to load. So that'll be a huge plus. And then get over that pilot pretty quickly and should hopefully not have any difficulty at all finding available parking there. It's a decent sized lot. Not the largest pilot in the world, but it's definitely a lot bigger than the one that's off exit 36. Man, that one's a little shithole. Tennessee College of Applied Technology at Morristown. Alright, this next exit coming up is mine. Exit 8. Between 1 and 2 miles away now, it looks like. Put the lid on that. Get my map set up just to be sure. Don't think I will need it, but yeah, I think right at the turn right off the exit, and then the same street where McDonald's is at, I turn left. You just go down the road, and on the right side will be the shipper. Now the shipper has 2 sides. They have the east side and the west side. I don't know which one is up the hill. I want to say the west side is the one that's up the hill, but from what I gathered from the Google reviews, receiving is on the east end of the building and shipping is on the west end. So, and on the west end, I might have to blindside in or back into the lot or something, or I don't know if there's enough room to turn around on that side or whatever. The satellite view showed a bunch of drop trailers up in the corner. So I don't know how roomy it is there, but as if blindsiding is going to bother me at all. I just blindsided into the door this morning, and even when I didn't have to. Alright, here's my exit. US 25 Echo. Looks like I get my own lane here, but I gotta move over right away. Let's see if this guy can let me over yet. Look like this white Ford probably knew that I was gonna try to come over here. And they kind of backed off knowing that there was a possibility I would. Oh, no, I can't go. The light's green, but I can't go because I can't get in. I can't vacate the intersection if I go into it. Alright, this is Davy Crockett Parkway, so yeah, even more reason I think that Crockett Tavern has everything to do with Davy Crockett. Pull it for now. I better give him a call when I get in the dock door and let him know, hey, I think I can do that one. I don't know what time they open though, because I know they're closed from like midnight to sometime in the morning. And yeah, they are kind of a first come first serve, I think, if I remember right. Cam International. That's not the same company. It's not the same Pam that I'm familiar, that we're all familiar with, is it? I don't think it is. Let's see if he's got anything on there saying that is, what's that frickin' weird town in Arkansas? The one off US 412. I'll recognize it if I saw it on there on his door, if it says anything about it there, but look like these, yeah, green light. Can't tell. Weigel's truck entrance. Huh. Okay, now it's just fuel only, it looks like. Or they actually have I don't know. No, they don't. I don't think there might be a little bit of room there for a couple of trucks to park along the curb or something, but as a whole there, no, I would not call that a truck stop of any kind. Maybe a gas and go, fuel and go type of place, but that's about it. Atmos Energy. Here. I don't see anything on there. So I know it's not my customer. I'm just curious what else is here. Being nosy. Odix? What? Howmet Aerospace. I'm not familiar with Howmet Aerospace. Even though I worked on airplanes, I'm not really familiar with them. Okay, I believe this might be the first truck entrance. But I think there's another. Yeah, there's a gate right there, but they said something go up the hill and. Oh. Sir, yeah, I see one of our trailers sitting in on the dock door right there. That's shipping over here. Alright, let's are they gonna have a call box of some sort, or do I wait for them to notice me on the camera, or yeah, definitely a tight area here. guessing I'm gonna end up possibly dropping this trailer and grabbing that 7266 whenever it's done, or it looks like it might be done already.
You have 2 hours and 14 minutes of remaining drive time.
Alright, let me report that I'm here. Arrived at shipper 0412 at 1514. 6587. Okay. Call the shipper and ask him how this check-in works. I don't know if I gotta walk up to the office there or I'll give him a call. Hello, this is Scott with JCT. Here on your, I guess your west gate. I'm kind of curious how the check-in process works here. Yes. Looks like 450583. Okay, that's what I suspected because I'm looking right at that trailer right now. $6587. That doesn't have. Yeah, that's the one I'm, 450583 is the one I'm planning to leave with. Okay, sounds good. Thank you. Alright, so confirmed. Guard right there. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How about yourself?
I'm doing great. You're here to drop this and pick one up?
Yeah, I guess I'm grabbing 7266.
7266, all right. Do you have a PO for that?
450583.
Hey, that's it. All right. Okay, so I'm going to write this down. Pick up. Drop off and 6227. There's your paperwork for that one.
I had no idea this was going to be a drop-in hook. I was actually expecting it to be live.
Oh, really? Well, so that's a good thing, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely helps me out. Yeah, just because I looked at a satellite view of you guys saw, I'm like, there's no way this can be a drop-in hook, and I hadn't. This is my first time ever here.
Oh, okay. Well, that's great. Where are you from?
California.
What? Oh, I want to make it out there so bad. I just bought me a van, so I'm going to be doing some traveling, converted into a little house on wheels.
Have you been to Cali before?
No, I've been down to Arizona. That's pretty much it.
Okay, and Arizona can be kind of varied too, depending on where in Arizona.
Well, I've been on kind of all over. I traveled there. I was in Prescott mainly. I've been to Phoenix. I've been to Grand Canyon, and all. points in between those places.
Oh, okay, so you've seen it all there.
I've seen quite a bit.
Yeah, you've seen their foresty areas.
Oh yeah,
And then,
I love it there. I swear I probably will go.
Yeah,
eventually.
and then the hot, dry desert.
120 degrees when I got off the airport. Like, no, I'm like, but we went to, my friend lives in Prescott, so that's where we were at.
Okay, yeah, I used to deliver to the, before I came to JCT, I ran dedicated Walmart, and I used to deliver to the Sam's Club in Prescott Valley.
Great, that's where she was at, Prescott Valley. I love it there.
Yeah.
I love it. I love Sedona, I love Jerome, I love it all.
Jerome's not so friendly for trucks.
Huh?
Jerome's not so friendly for trucks.
No, probably not. You're windy, curvy little.
I remember seeing some pictures of a truck that got stuck over there. They weren't even supposed to be there in the first place.
Oh yeah, it's not a place for truckers.
Yeah.
No, but my little van will make it no problem.
California is like a night and day difference. It's like the only problem is there's just so many miles of it to deal with. But you get everything. You got mountains, you got desert valleys,
Yeah.
you got the beach.
Well, I've been to the beaches. I haven't been out to that beach, so I want to go check that out. I was planning on going to Washington and working out there in the National Forest, but that'll probably be next year.
Okay, so if you want to go to a beach in Cali, I'll tell you my favorite one.
What?
Because we always go there when we take our kids to the beach with her. Torrey Pines.
What is it?
Torrey Pines.
Torrey Pines.
Torrey Pines.
Torrey Pines, okay.
Torrey.
Torrey Pines.
Yeah, Pines.
Okay.
Yeah, it's down in San Diego County. Yeah, they actually have a famous golf course there. I think PGA does tournaments there.
All right.
That might help you with memorizing.
Yeah, no, that's great. That's
But
great.
they're the where you can park really close to the water, and then they also have like a hill with a hiking trail and all that kind of stuff there. And
yeah, because that's what I want to do is park, and I'm kind of like stealthy, so I could probably hopefully park the night there and wake up,
there you go.
have my coffee.
Yeah, and then just a few miles south of there is another spot called La Jolla Shores.
Yeah, I want to go all up and down. I want to take me about a month and just travel that all up to there.
Yeah, La Jolla Shores, you can do like parasailing, whatever they call that. I always get it mixed
that
up.
down in Florida where I was at. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a beautiful area though.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to check it out. So, what's your name, honey?
Scott.
Scott. And your last name?
Zane, Z-A-N-E.
Oh, nice. Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna just let them know you're here and.
I'm looking at it with 3 first names.
Huh? What is it?
I'm looking at it with 3 first names.
You're not good. Yo, you got 3 first names?
Yeah.
Oh, Zane? Yeah.
Yeah, my middle name is also a first name.
What is that?
Christian.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, listen, my son's got 2. I called him Christopher Ryan, but I call him Ryan. Anyway, that's great. But, hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Let's try it.
You have 2 hours and 14 minutes of remaining drive time.
Yeah, 10-4. I just gave it to him. I just forgot to write the pickup number. Yeah, all right. I just want to let you know. Okay, so you know to put in the gravel, this one?
Yeah, I assume over there by that trailer over in the corner, or?
Probably over this way. She said in the gravel, so the gravel's over that way.
Okay.
And so I'd say right next to that
That drive-in?
red lettered thing, I'd say right there.
Yeah, the drive-in there on the end next to the 2 reefer trailers?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good.
All right.
All right, thanks for your help.
Yeah. Have a good safe trip. I'll see you at the hotel.
All right, appreciate it. Well, this is really easy and convenient. Trailer's already loaded and ready for me. All I have to do is just come in and now like this much time, I'm gonna go ahead and burn up my clock and get moving with it, and should be able to get somewhere in between Knoxville and Nashville by the time I run out of time to work with. Shouldn't have any difficulty finding parking either. If it's I'll be at Pumpkin by 4 o'clock. We'll wait on this Roca guy to leave first. Okay, so there is enough room. I'm gonna have to turn around, set up to get. I'm gonna try to do a jackknife type of U-turn kind of thing, and then the goal of that will be to keep my tandems from following me wherever my tractor goes. If I get into a jackknife, my tandems can pivot, and if I can get them, if I can pivot where they're lined up with the side of that trailer that I'm gonna park next to. Then it'll turn into a straight back. But I'll come in there assuming that I might end up having to do an offset blindside or something along that line. Alright, let's go yard move. Drop hook. Okay, actually no, you know what? I can come around the other way. Yeah. Second thought. Come this direction and then, yeah, just like I was originally thinking. So I get my tandems way out here, and then when I at the last second, I can make a hard. I didn't trust how close I was to that, or how far it was, so. Yeah, that'll work. Offset blindside. Yeah. A bit further away from the pull forward because I'm further away from this trailer than I want to be. Have to do there. Let's go off dirty. I don't need to burn yard move on this. My pressure to drop. Let's wait on him first because he's blocking my access to my trailer. Now it should be all right. come in on purpose at an angle so he has room, a little more room for tilt swing. There we go. I'm intentionally coming in sideways so he has more room.
Could you read your PO number to me again? Because I forgot. I need it on my paperwork.
Sure can. I think it was 850.
It's on that
Oh.
If you just give it that to me, I can just jot it down.
450
450
583.
583. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Loads at 25, start, stop. Airbags are deflated, so I'll have to double check that later. And I have expired registration on this trailer. I'll go ahead and get her at least out of the yard so she can So she can close the gate. Well, I guess she can't now because someone else is showing up. They can still send my departure info over there. Actually, you know what? Let me yard move it. Get over here and set my departure info and head out. Let's write all our info down so we can hand jam. Load 901627. Well, okay, this is a heavy load, 41065 it appears. Quantity 17 pallets basically. Yeah, now what's the seal number? 1776227. It is the same seal I saw on there. This is, of course, a chicken load. Now I can hand jam this stuff and get out of here. Oh, and then I've almost forgot to double check what the BOL temp says. I know my my load assignment says to run it at 28, but they have it set at 25 right now. Trying to find where on here it says to run it at. Same thing. Yeah, I don't see anything on here about what temperature to run it at. Nothing. Set point 25. Okay, so well, that's on their manifest thing. So I'll just say 25 is what that BOL temp says. Or 12 at, we'll say 1540. Yeah, plus 25. Reefer setting. 28. Start. Stop. Chicken. get out of here. I'll run this video until I get to the pilot 4 miles down the road. Come on, let me have my side panel. I want to know where exactly this road right here goes to. No, it doesn't have access to the freeway, so I mean I can take some other roads down, but I'm not gonna mess with that. Alright, I'm gonna let this Altima go by. I think that's an Altima. And we'll get rolling. We'll go scale it, go hit the fuel island, and then we'll call it a day here with this video when I get to the fuel island. Quick in and out, I love it. I would have came here earlier if I'd known this was a dropping hook. And again, I got refreshed. I needed a nap earlier, got one. And I got myself a shower as well over at the shipper. I mean, up there in Woodfield. Now I have options. I don't have to stop at a Pilot Flying J or whatever to work out for the purpose of getting a shower. Stop wherever I want to stop now. So yeah, I'll end up giving giving Dakota, our planner, a call. Double check if he's sure I don't know. I think I'll be okay on that other load now. I can try. Because I know Milan Processing, you can park right outside their gate. Don't think I really want to, but maybe I want to at least get reasonably close. Get somewhere in the ballpark, maybe even over to Chillicothe or somewhere in that ballpark, and then they're just chip shot it, so I have a significant amount of my shift available to run toward my next load and hopefully get it moving as well at a decent distance. 284 gallons. So see, that's the same price, but I don't get a shower out of it. Might need to check these brakes for adjustment too, because it's just that little impression I got here with this stopping here. Almost felt like the truck didn't want to slow down as easily as I normally expect it to do, or what I'm used to, whatever. So yeah, that's something else I'll have to double check. Because I just did a quick look around this time around, just so I can get out the gate, and she can go about the security lady can go about her day. Not that I needed to, but I'm trying to hook her up. And yeah, I'm gonna take this load anyway, regardless. And it's just a matter of, do I need to stop and get some problems fixed along the way, or what? I don't know if this is there's too much other traffic anyway. It doesn't matter if it's a right on red or no right on red situation. Like, does me no good to try to make a right if there's always someone coming. Now I've got this white car, I don't know what they're doing. No, it doesn't matter. Oh yeah, it's accelerating like a pig. hours to work with. I don't get a pretty good distance closer to Nashville before I run out of clock. Might even be able to get close enough where I can reach Milan on the next shift, but probably won't want to regardless. Mainly because I've been dealing with like some IBS or something going on. I don't know. I don't want to go into too much detail on that, but let's make it simple. Whatever I do with any downtime, I want to make sure a toilet is nearby just in case. If I wasn't having that going on, then I would absolutely just plan on trying to get all the way to Milan on the next shift. And who gives a crap, because I usually don't need to crap every single day, but lately it's been several times a day. Passing Climate Express, but my exit's coming up, so it does me no good. I don't need to get in front of him and end up slowing down in front of him to get off the freeway. That wouldn't be very polite or professional to do. To my exit, White Pine Road, Panther Creek State Park. Here to get fuel and steal my load and be on our way. There are two pilots here, so even better. Both $2.90. Actually, this one's $2.98 a gallon today. Damn signs to see if anybody's coming. There's going to be one person coming, right? I'm going anyway. There, yeah, you can use me as a block. Alright, weigh my truck. This one is not, I don't think it's quite as big as the one across the freeway, but it's still a decent number of spots.
You have 2 hours and 0 minutes of remaining drive time.
Will I just go to the wrong parking lot or something? I don't know. Ah, we're good to go. 11, 540, 32.7, and 30,620. Gross weight 74,860. All of my weights are good, just like they are. So just go hit the fuel island now and. Okay, well, that's going to be a wrap for this one. Thank you for taking the time to hang out and watch this. Hopefully I have some more footage again for you guys when I get to Milan, all right? So, thanks again. I'll see you guys next time.